Prick us, do we not bleed? Are we not menders? I'm Ray Myers. Welcome to Craft vs. Cruft. And we're almost to 400 subscribers. This one might put us over the edge, so please mash buttons of that nature if you could. Last week, I showed an extended session using my RefactorGPT prompt and used it to untangle an entry to the International Obfuscated C Code contest. The feedback loop I demonstrated in that exercise was to paste a code block into the prompted ChatGPT interface, then manually review the bot's suggestions about refactoring steps like renames and extracted functions. Then I used the IDE's automated refactoring features to safely execute those steps. Although it isn't very streamlined yet to copy and paste code and names back and forth like that, there is power in this workflow because it combines three elements: human judgment, GPT, and conventional algorithms. And it uses each of those for the part of the process that they are best at. GPT is good at creating many plausible suggestions. I am good at vetting them, and the IDE is good at performing things like mass renames without error. So that's what we did. Today I'm going to talk about why. Why did I create the repo, and you can find the link in the description, to collect ChatGPT prompts for refactoring? Why am I looking into more ways of tailoring GPT for refactoring assistant purposes, like creating embeddings or integrating other tools in the way that GitHub Copilot integrates tools together, or the new ChatGPT Plugins store, which is quite interesting? This is why. As of GPT-4, released 2 weeks ago, I believe the capabilities of large language models can no longer be ignored. It is time to figure out how this fits into the big picture, specifically into the future of software development. Now, so much attention right now is being paid to the fact that GPT can write code under some contexts. Now, I try to stay pretty level-headed on this channel, but allow me to express some feeling here because I need to make a point. Writing code is not the problem. Most of us could go into work next week and write twice as much code or more if suddenly our entire job was writing code, because it is not by a long shot. You've probably heard that Greenfield, for instance, is so much faster to work on than legacy code, right? Now, pay attention to the tone in a programmer's voice when they say even the word legacy. It's practically used as a synonym for bad. It's old, it's dusty, it's brittle, it's buggy. Don't touch it, you'll break it. But do an image search for the word legacy. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. It's nothing but pages and pages of happy pictures. Because in every other walk of life, legacy is a word you speak with pride. It is what you leave behind and are remembered by. It's your impact on the world. And likewise, the legacy systems are the ones paying the bills. They are a pillar of the economy. A lot of us ate today because of legacy code. Meanwhile, a dozen Greenfield ideas will come and go for one of them to succeed and therefore just become yet another legacy system. We watch our most valuable profit centers decay, and it's not because they need to. It is not inevitable. It's called software because it can change. It can be molded. It can be made new again, but somehow, mostly, it decays. And there are a lot of reasons why. Partly, our field is new and poorly understood. There are skill gaps and systemic issues, incentives and production pressure, and there's a lot to say about why. You can check out my video, Tech Debt and Trust, for starters. Suffice to say, more often than not, your most experienced people are struggling to hold the ship together. That is our reality. So you tell me you've got a magic box that'll help me spew out even more code? I don't care. I'm over here trying to put out fires, and you're selling me a can of gasoline. More code is the exact opposite of what we need if nothing else changes. But pray tell, Might your magic box be able to produce something other than gasoline? Maybe water? Or like a protective helmet or something? Then we'd be onto something. And that's why there's hope in all of this, because I'm not actually criticizing LLMs. It is a mirror. It will reflect back at us the sort of things we ask for. Our results will depend on how we use it. When the dust settles, I think the potential for this is to impact how we manage existing systems. It's just as promising, if not more, as its ability to generate new code. So I think we should get on that. And as for my part in this, I'm working on something called the Mechanized Mending Manifesto. And if you'd like to see an advanced copy, give some feedback before I make it public and get to collecting some signatures, I would love to hear from you. Just leave a comment or reach me on LinkedIn and Twitter. Info in the description. Ultimately, one way or another, we need to create a world where we can talk about legacy code with pride. Let that be our legacy. Give this a share if you find it interesting. I look forward to continuing the conversation. And as Lao Tzu said in the Tao Te Ching, with patience, the most tangled cord may be undone. Thank you.